Okay, and here's our third option. We could go to Lancaster. Let me show you what that looks like. So coming from our house, catch the freeway down through here. And our first stop, you can see the total route is 4 hours and 33 minutes to do everything, just driving. Now, that'll take you down to our first stop, which would be Sturgis Pretzel Factory. This is the first place to make pretzels really in the United States. They do a little historical tour. You get to try tying some pretzels, and you get to buy all kinds of cool pretzels at their store. It's we do this. We used to do this every year. We would go there and um, get pretzels. When Wilbur's Chocolate Factory was just down the road, we'd make it an Easter trip and get both. But it's a lot of fun. And we've done it many times. We've enjoyed it many times. Anyway, something worth doing. Then from there, probably depending on what time that's time to get there, the destination, could potentially go to Taj Mahal, which is where we stopped for Indian food. This is a place that had a live sitar player. I doubt they would have one for lunch, but it was like a Friday or Saturday night, and that place was incredible Indian food. Then you get to drive through downtown Lancaster, see the kind of the city square, the big city, and then come down through their city park, their county park, to see the first of what is bound to be several covered bridges. So once that's a little stop here in the park. Take a look at the bridge, take a little look around, and then back in the car, come on down this way. Now, the reason why I picked these routes isn't just because there's covered bridges, but also because, as you'll see, lots of Amish countryside. So you'll get to see lots of Amish farms out in here as you drive down. We'd come down and see this Lime Valley covered bridge. Pretty cool. And then up to Neff's covered bridge, Neff's Mill. This is on our way to the Strasbourg Railroad. This place is pretty amazing. We could take the railroad out. I think it's the oldest running continuous line, and it's kind of just a tourist line at this point, but it takes you through the Amish countryside there and back again. We've done it before with a packed lunch, which was fun. And then there's also the where is it? The Railroad Museum. Now this place is pretty crazy. I'll show you some pictures of this place. They have just trains and trains, all these different types of trains and cars. And you walk around, you get to walk up in them and see. And that's pretty cool. It really is. So if you're into history, into railroads, well, Pennsylvania was pretty big into the railroad industry back in the day, and there's just a ton of stuff in here. It's pretty cool place. So back to our tour. Let's see, back one more. Let's see if we get back here to where we were. There we go. One more, I think. Here we go. We'll pick our route. Then following this down, this wildflower lookout, I've never been there, and I'm not sure what it'll look like this time of year, but you should be able to get some pretty cool views out across provided weather is nice, out across the Pennsylvania farmlands. You see some Amish farmers out there working in the farms. People taking pictures. I don't know if it's spring wildflowers yet. I don't think it's quite ready yet, but who knows in another 3 weeks what we might be looking at. But it looks real pretty, so something to think about. We could hit that place. And that's going on our way down to this Sadie's. So you're looking across this valley, I think. But so one of those farms is right in here. We're looking at the people farming. But Sadie's Bake Shop is supposedly an Amish bakery. supposedly has some of the best Boston cream donuts that you can get, period. Whoopie pies, classic Pennsylvania Dutch treat. Lots of different types of donuts. So, you want a donut, you want something fun to eat. It might be fun to swing by Sadie's Bakery on our way um, to Mercer Mill Covered Bridge. This is actually all on the way to somewhere else. So it looks cool. It'll be a fun place to drive through on our way. Oh, there's somebody waving at us. Hi. Anyway, we're actually trying to get somewhere pretty specific, and you drive through a lot of Amish country to get there. But that's this place here. Honestly, this is like several of these places are like the train place, the train museum, Longwood Gardens could really just be an all-day thing, all in of itself. I mean, it's crazy. Let's see here. Conservatory. Let's get some pictures up. So Longwood Gardens is, well, it's amazing, and it would be a lot of fun too. Just a lot to see. All kinds of cool stuff. That's Christmas, of course. They have it decorated up. But it's a long trip down to Longwood Gardens, and we have, it's a full day if we tried to put all this stuff in. But it is Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania's got a lot of stuff, and could be really cool. Anyway, then we would head back up. I think we're heading back up through, more Amish country, heading back the way we came. And let's see where it takes us. I think the final destination was to head up north to Shady Maple. So if you're thinking about Amish, country, you want to go out to the Pennsylvania Dutch, you got to hit a smorgasbord. Well, this smorgasbord is not like anything you've probably ever seen before. This thing's pretty crazy. So I'll show you some pictures. That's his food. Anyway, this place is like a massive smorgasbord with like 3 restaurant-style smorgasbords in it. I mean, it's like 3 levels, and it's ridiculous. Anyway, pretty cool. You want food, you want to eat until you can't take it, and then drive home. Well, this would be the place to go. That's like some sort of display, and anyway, pretty fun. We've eaten there before at Shady Maple, and then we'd head home from there. Other really cool places. This French Creek is really cool. There's a Hopewell Furnace National Historical Site. It's pretty cool. I don't think that would fit into our plans. Really cool area. There's just a lot to see. There's all kinds of, Bucks County, which is all south of us. It has all kinds of just amazing brick homes and beautiful countryside for just a casual drive. But if you wanted to see Lancaster, obviously you can't get everything, and I'd love to be able to get you guys down to see like the Susquehanna State Park at Hawk Point. So cool. We used to live down in Lancaster, so we were there for like a year and a half, and we camped here on a ward camp out once. It was pretty cool. I guess those are the Hawks with the Susquehanna in the background. And you drive through, once again, a lot of that Amish country. I don't think we'd be able to make that fit. But anyway, whatever you guys' priorities are, I thought I'd give that as your maybe third option. There's some pretty cool pinnacle overlooks. But, as far as a driving route, if you wanted to see Pennsylvania country, rather than going to one of those fake Amish farms, which you could do, this would give you an opportunity to really see, a part of history with the pretzel factory. That's probably like a half an hour long thing. We don't have to go to Taj Mahal, but it's good to Indian. Drive right through Lancaster, the city, and see their park and hit some covered bridges, railroads, lookouts, donuts. I'm never going to pass up to fresh baked donuts, and then back on down to Longwood Gardens and back up to Shady Maple. Summing it all up. another option. Let's see if I can stop this thing from